Right, hello and welcome to another adventure. This is one I've been meaning to do for 6 years. It's been deteriorating fast and it's always scared me. So this time we're actually going to do it.
Yes.
Noodle here.
And I'm not alone for a change.
Yay, who has done this before? Just a few times.
Yeah.
Right, and the first obstacle is just along there. Now I know that Antonio has done this one as well from Underground Explorers.
Shout out to C9T.
C9T. Watch his video on this as well. He had a bit of an issue in this one, which sort of put me off it as well. So anyway, first bit is this collapse, which is very wet. It's like the local streams coming through it. How nice. Right, we're now through that. It gives a nice little soaking to start the adventure. Not looking too healthy. And we're now going that way. We've got plenty of water in it, so this is the very cold bit, and this water in here is especially cold, so we're off for an adventure. Right. Those cries coming from Noodle are not cries of ecstasy, they're cries of cold water, get me out of here. It is cold. Although personally I'm not actually feeling it too much at the moment. Well, wetsuit seems to be doing a sound job. Ooh, that was deep. Yeah, there's a lot of sagging going on here. This was last worked in 1990, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes. There are actually videos of it online when it was still in use. A little tour down the incline, which is now very much flooded. But we've got, what, half an hour of this?
No, I'm not even that.
Huh?
Less than 5 minutes.
Ah, from videos I've seen I thought it was longer in the water. But there we go, as you can see. Now I've got to watch for rocks on the floor because the ceiling is now part of the floor. Yes, it's a typical fluorite mine of its era. Once they've finished, they tend to fall to bits. The older ones with the smaller drifts and that it tends to survive better. So obviously that's stronger, but techniques they used here do not bode well for long term, and it tends to fall to bits. So we shall carry on, and I'll be back in a minute. So here's an example of one of the smaller collapses. Actually, it may not be a collapse because there's wooden timber going back, so it looks like they've gone that way for some reason and quickly given up. So what's going on there, I do not know. You can see, and there's a distinct smell of sort of creosote in here, which apparently is radon gas, but it's not picking it. The meter made it sound just as I said that. It's not picking it up, so that's okay. But yeah, different smell of radon in here. Ooh.
Starting to drop now.
Oh, what level's dropping already? Yeah. I'm not feeling the cold too much, so it's alright.
Actually feel too bad.
I've had much more entertaining in Wygo where it really is cold. Even in summer, that's just hurts your legs. So anyway, we shall continue. Don't know why I'm looking back at the portal, it's night time. So anyway, let's carry on. Okay, Neil's just found up first of the collapses. Oh yeah. The roof has completely disappeared here, and we've now got a cavity instead. And a iron formation there. Cool. There, let's go through this and back into the lovely deep water. There we go. Back in, and we'll continue along. Okay, here's another one that's gone. There we go. You can see it's all very loose shale around here. The whole geology of this hill is just loose. It was a pain when the place was actually operational, so now it's much worse. And I actually had a discussion with somebody who was seriously saying we should restore this and use it as a tourist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you imagine the cost of A, restoring it, and B, maintaining this with all this loose ground.
Yeah.
It would be horrendous. Don't think anybody's going to invest in that one. Right. Imagine the insurance. Bloody hell. Right, no. Right. Right. And informed there's an interesting section just around the corner here. So, oh yes, a bit of wall missing there, which will be under our feet somewhere. You can see how the pressure has caused the wall to explode, literally explode through here. Well, yeah, would give them pressure eventually. Yeah. So it's not the most friendly mine you can explore. Right. Okay. I'm promised. The interesting bit.
Small refuge here.
Trying to keep upright. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that's what these are then. That's what that one up there is that's collapsed.
Yeah,
Refuges. Oh yeah, I can see the rope just through there.
Up there.
It goes up.
Obviously, I won't be going up there today.
Now, if you've got your balls on, and your balls are particularly big, you have the option of going up there and climbing.
I'm not going up there without
that
Spider or someone.
Yeah, so I need somebody better than me. Because if you get stuck up there,
yeah, I need at least someone else before I try to attempt that.
it would be quite a while before you could be rescued, because I'd have to get out. I don't think I'll be able to get up there. I'm aware of the limits of my climbing skills, and they are limited. I don't think it's my skills that are lacking, it's my fear of heights that doesn't help. So, you've got to be aware of your limits. That thing hanging off. Oh, yes, copper deposits there. It's coming from a little vein up there. Yeah, tiny little vein of copper. Cool. Yeah, found some more copper deposits. Obviously, there's a vein up there and it's dripping over time. There's calcite and copper in there. Cool. So, just put my hand. I'm not moving the camera too fast. Ah, yes. So there is a little vein above us leaching out of. So that's secondary mineralisation caused by the vein. Okay. So here we have our first junction.
We'll come back this way, so we go this way.
Within a loop, Molly.
Yeah.
Roger. I've seen your video on this, but I'm trying not to remember it. Loves the fun. Oh yeah, you did get to that and say, I'm not going up there alone. That dam. Yeah, there's quite a collapse in this chamber, isn't there? It's been cleared away, so it might be quite old. Oh, that wood is just soft. So yeah, so electricals there, in by supply, in by meaning going in to the mine, out by is going out to the mine. And it's 5 horsepower for light. And if I'm right, there's a ladder to the left, isn't there?
No.
No, that's somewhere else.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nasty. Something got my foot. Yeah, that looks very silty.
There's something up there. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd go straight ahead upon that.
Oh, right.
Well, I never really bothered.
See if I can get you a better view up there. There we go. Oh. No, if that just goes to a head, then that isn't appealing whatsoever. Actually, there is some bacterial growth, but the bottom looks... There's something moving down there. In the currents. It seems to be this stuff that's on the top. Look into the water there, you can see it. Yeah, the camera's picking that up. So, yeah. Nah, let's not bother with that one.
No, no.
I imagine as soon as we touch that, some gases are going to be released.
I'm going to take you over through the map.
Yeah.
And completely believe what they've written, and it goes for ahead, so I'm
Right. Now, when you see collapses like this and wood being pushed out, you've got to remember this is a mixture of factors, because that's probably happened A, with the pressure, and B, with this wood getting very soft with age. So it's weakened the wood and pushed it out, so it can look more dramatic than it actually was. So if that came through fresh wood, yeah, that'd be dramatic, but when the wood's that rotten, it comes through much easier. But as you can see behind these cages, it is just soft shale at this sort of head height level, mid body level. It's harder up there, and just soft shale here. Reason being, they come through the shale because it's easy to dig through, cheaper. They can get where they're going faster, but that means years later you have these issues. So what we got down here? More mysteries. Yep. Right. Oh, that's a little bit there broken away. Right.
Yeah, that.
That's the shaft, isn't it?
Yes.
I remember this from the video. Right. Go and have a look. There's a low-pitched rumble.
Hey?
Can you hear a low-pitched rumble?
Yeah, so it's the black door.
Oh, I thought it might be something on the road or something. Oh, that's going to be way too far up. Weird. There's actually, in this mine, a low rumble. You can feel it. It's caused by the water down the shaft there, apparently, but I've never heard it like that before. Well, what I wanted to show you here, let's see what you just found. Yeah, it's alright, I think. Oh, is it copper?
No, I think it's fluorite.
It's alright. There we go, put it back. And some there as well, actually. But yeah, so that's got the arching with the caging. This section has none on this, so that's what it looks like without it. So there we go. So now continue there. Okay, so what is going on now is LiDAR operations, and because we come into this mine, which has got a very cold entry, we're wearing wetsuits. One of the advantages of wearing a wetsuit, those that don't use them might not know, is that when you go toilet you do not need to undress. You just go. And the deeper water back there will wash it away anyway, so yes, that's how we go toilet when we're in wetsuits. You just go. It's quite warm as well, warms you up nicely. But we're doing some LiDAR scanning, so if you don't know what LiDAR is, it's basically bouncing lasers off the surfaces, measuring distances. I think it's millions of hits with this one. Several million hits a second, bouncing the laser signal back, and it's actually taking photographs as well. And you can see there on your screen, if I get it a little bit closer, it's building up a 3D model, which, if it's successful, I shall put in a video. If I haven't got time to make a model, I'll just put a link to the model. Yes. Show it somehow, if it's good. That says panel. That be something. Do not know. Right, we are at, we're going through. Well, we're near. This is not the black door. This is the white tarpaulin door. But yes, the black door is down here, which we've heard rumbling for ages. And I'm going to go and visit it. Hoorah! So it is located down the right here. Oh, I'm going to get my leg over. Oh well. I'm a married man, don't you know? The black door! Black door hill! Oh. Yeah, you don't want to slip in here. My black door! I have touched the black door of legend! I can't see the word, but there we go. Can you come and pick it up to make it out? Oh, that's funny on it. Oh yeah, flooded. So, not feeling comfortable there. I'm coming out. I was right.
What did you think of the black door?
It's flooded just down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was. I had a quick look and then just dived back out. Oh, there's a shoe here. Somebody's cut off a welly. Weird. Okay, we shall now continue our explore. My hands are wet now. Well, I've got gloves on for a change, so there we go. Right, into some decent condition stretch for change. I'll be back. Let's see what we got here. A box with not much in.
Nothing.
And I may not be going that way today. And I suspect that's got a lot of water behind it because there's water coming from near the top of the collapse, so that's backing up a lot of water.
I think that's one of the sculpts as well.
Yeah, that'll be one of the big holes up on the hill. Yeah, definitely Fouquet. So we're going to go this way because there's something quite good down here.
Yeah, LiDAR this bit as well.
Yeah, that'll be good. One of the main things to come and see in this one. Right, we'll be back as usual. Although, looking down here, these arches aren't holding back anything anymore. Oh, maybe that. Let's go down another junction here.
Nice.
And noodles just starting from more LiDAR. See how that comes out. We're still learning. Right, okay, we've just come to a junction. I've just got out of the way because noodles doing some leather skinning. But we've got, let's go for all these fungus wherever they are. Got another collapse here. It's looking very squished at the end here. And you can hear the water coming through here. So that's not helped the situation, and a very terminal collapse there. Another stoke gone. So yeah, real bad feeling about that, so I'm not going down there. I'll go back to the junction through all these snorticles type things. Avoid noodles LiDAR scanning and head off down this way. Yeah. Right, we're coming across one of the main things for this place. This is the engine control room, and you can see there is an incline. Around here we've got a selection of period stuff. So Golden Wonder crisps, now Britain's noisiest crisp. Well, they were selling it on noise different. Fire extinguisher over there, propane tank, that might be younger, I think somebody's been having a fire in here. Ginger beer, various bottles. I saw you find a picnic thing, didn't you?
Yeah, there's some penguins.
Penguin, that's the one.
Penguins all over, but they've got
Some
no
bread
floats in them.
from the
There's one
co-op. Oh yeah, the jokeless penguin. They're probably the better kind, actually.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like the way you joke, because there is more than to be fair.
Right. So, yeah, right above us is the engine control room. And behind, I'm just going to have a quick nosy down there, because that's really got my thing. Curiosity. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'll climb up. Let's do this first. I'll climb up here. Make sure it's in. It's able to take weight. There we go. I've been meaning to come to this place for 6 years. It's always terrified me. I've managed it. I haven't survived yet, but I've managed a 10 horsepower fan. You've got 5 horsepower pump. Various things. Obviously there's no electricity going to this anymore. Somebody's work jacket there. Another fire extinguisher from the period. And a control for something down there. You can see the cable going all the way to this foot pedal here. Vertigo because of that hole there. Right. Okie dokie, and I'll come back down. Let's have a look. Whoop. What's that cup say? Goosey goosey gander. Okay, so we've got this one going off that way, looks like to terminal collapse, and an extremely bent arch there. Wow, state of that, I wonder where that's come from. Probably further on. And this is one thing I didn't know about. A decline which I imagine soon comes to water.
Yes.
Very soon.
There's a ladder down there.
There's a ladder?
Worth a look down.
I didn't see you go down here, it's on the video. You did?
Yeah, I went up the ladder as well.
I must have just assumed it was flat in the video, because it doesn't show. No, it doesn't show a drop like this.
It doesn't go far.
And I scanned the whole video, did live, so I must have just assumed you were on a flat surface for some reason. Oh well. Right, we've come down the decline and there is a ladder here.
Oh, mine goes.
But not for today.
Right on.
I don't like the switch over there. Yeah.
I might quickly poke my head up.
Yeah, poke your head up, see what's up there, but yes. Right. Yeah.
I thought it was but I've climbed up the wrong side.
Maybe I'll get your head. No, you can't. No. This I'll see. And for those who are curious, we can't go any further without breathing apparatus and diving kits because there's water at the bottom, just as a refuge, just below the level of the ladder. So, let's have a look. Be careful, I don't want to drag your ass out of this place. And done. Just while Noodle's exploring up there, I'm not sure, but it looks like it was originally a refuge, and then change of function, they've turned it into a raise. That's weird. Let's back up the incline, decline. Yeah, it's a decline now because we're facing up it. It's weird, isn't it? Okay, mining terms, strange. Right. And for those who are curious, we can't go any further without breathing apparatus and diving kits because there's water at the bottom, just as a refuge, just below the level of the ladder. So, Noodle's having a look. Be careful, I don't want to drag your arse out of this place. So that's it for the horse level and that little ladder back there, but Noodle's doing some LiDAR scanning, so hopefully we shall have a model of this for you to look at. It should be quite good, but it's going to be quite difficult because there's a lot of little nooks and crannies and details to catch there, so it's going to be quite a hard one to scan. So it turns out. Remember, do the back of the pipe as well, if you can. So there we go. We'll do this and then we'll head off back out. We'll be coming back for other areas, but that's it for the horse level.